headed to work, and we woke up not feeling the greatest. But that's okay. We're just gonna try to actually get some rest after work because, y'all, I've been consistently getting only 6 hours of sleep, meaning I am up the entire 18 hours of my day. And I would not recommend that sleeping schedule of getting only 6 hours. Can I survive with just 6 hours? Yeah, but is it great? No. I stayed up late yesterday watching a live, and also I called my friend who moved and caught up with her. But also, it's usually fine if I get like maybe a 2-hour nap in after school, but yesterday I did not get that either. So it's really just like I've been surviving the past, I don't know how many days, like just consistently with only 6 hours. And unfortunately, my body's sleep schedule is very easy to throw off. So if I only get 6 hours one night, my body's like, oh, 6 hours is all you need? Yeah. Like, it's very hard for me to sleep longer now. And it's hard for me to go to bed early. Like, the problem is I try going to bed early and it just doesn't work. Like, I was in bed probably at like 10, before 11. Like, I was in bed before 11, like ready to go to bed. But I don't know, scrolling on TikTok is also a big thing I need to learn to not do. But yeah, today might be a harder day for me to get through. I feel very tired, and it's only the beginning of the day. I have a mandatory staff meeting today. Basically, like the first 3 days of the week, I always have like obligatory meetings I have to stay after for school. So yesterday I had a learning specialist meeting. Today I have a faculty meeting, and tomorrow I have a new teacher meeting. So those 3 meetings are pretty much, except for the faculty meeting, are pretty much every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So until further notice, I am always having a meeting, and I do not like that. But basically it's like the difference between leaving like an hour early from work versus an hour later. Now most days I could get off work around, like, the earliest I've left work was probably like 2:45, which is pretty good. It's like almost exactly 8 hours if you're considering I have to get to work at 7 a.m. So 7 to 2 is like 2:45 is almost exactly 8 hours. But when I have meetings, like yesterday I didn't leave school till like 4:30, so that's like a 9.5 hour day. Now, leaving at 4:30 is not like the worst time to leave school, obviously, but it's still a very long day from 7 a.m. to 4:30. So, especially if I didn't have the meeting, I could have left at 2:45. So yeah, it's nice when I can leave earlier, but it's not consistent. And the fact that the latest I leave is typically 4:30 is still not bad, because at my old job, that was like the earliest I could leave was 4:30 basically. So it did kind of switch to, my day is typically done by 4:30. Now, did I have to go home and do more work? Yeah. So all in all, I probably spent 10 hours working yesterday. considering the work I did when I got home for school. And then I also have to take some classes and a lot of trainings on top of that. Like, I'm taking a course that I have to get for my program, and I have 3 assignments due on Sunday, and I haven't even started. The first thing I have to do is read a chapter of a book, which I brought with me today. So I'm going to try to read the first chapter at school, so I can get one of the assignments hopefully done today, and then try to do another one on Thursday. And then honestly, we're gonna probably do the other one on probably not Saturday but Sunday. It is a lot. Like, I've said it multiple times. It's overwhelming, the amount of information I'm getting, the amount of things that I'm doing right now. It's a lot, and I'm trying not to let all of it overwhelm me, but it's a lot I have to keep up with. It's a lot I have to do. It's a lot of responsibility I have specifically, so it's certainly not an easy job, but there are very rewarding moments. Boy, if you don't go around this truck, like, what are you doing? And why would you go around a car that slow? I can't. Y'all, let me. I told y'all I'm working on my road rage, but you know, it's just annoying when people do not smart things. Anyways, the medicine I took is making my stomach hurt. I didn't eat breakfast either today. I have coffee, and that is my breakfast. I brought like the most basic and simple lunch because I didn't go to the grocery store yesterday like I was supposed to get ingredients I needed to make the lunch recipe my teacher told me. So we are off to a not great. Well, I brought like a wrap yesterday, and today we basically brought items to make an adult lunchable. Ugh. My coffee isn't bad, y'all. It's just that my stomach is hurting from the medicine I took. And also, it's like the taste of coffee is mixing with that medicine. Now, y'all, I'm convinced this car in front of me does not know the road laws, right-of-way, stop sign laws. Okay. Also, today's like the first day I haven't done any makeup for work. So if that's not an indicator of how I feel, I don't know what is. It's not like the worst. Ooh, there's a bus. I don't want to risk. I'm like, I don't know if I need to stop or not. But y'all, I made the mistake. Well, okay. It wasn't intentional. It was honestly a mistake. Like the ticket, I got a ticket basically for passing a bus with the stop sign. But what actually happened was I was in like the passing lane, and I thought the bus had gotten about to pass the bus, and the bus got into a right lane. I thought they were turning, and they ended up like getting in the turn lane just to stop. So basically, I was already in the process of passing them, didn't even see them when they started putting out the stop sign. So I got caught because if y'all don't know, it's like an automated ticket, because basically as soon as the stop sign starts coming out, they start recording. As soon as the stop signs are out, they start recording everything. So even though I was already passing the bus and there wouldn't have been time for me to stop in time regardless, it caught me like right as it was putting it out. But I went to court for it and they dismissed it because the judge was just like, yeah, I don't think you would have had enough time to stop. And I was like, I also didn't know when a bus gets in a turn lane and you're like, I don't know how to describe it, but basically I wasn't found at fault, so it was fine, but it also wasn't fine. Anyways, I know not to mess with stopped buses, not only for that reason, but because literal children have died from people ignoring those stop signs. And my principal told me, I cried about it because I'm like, it's so sad. She said that there was 2 students at my school that were hit and killed by a car who didn't stop at a stop sign for a bus. And he hit and ran. He hit 2 children and just continued driving. And they did catch him, but that's so sick to me. How can you freaking hit a child and not care and just keep going about your day? That to me is so selfish. I'm sure they did not got jail time for whatever happened. But anyways, always stop for buses when you see them. That was all I was going to say. I made it to work, so bye now.